Okay, ladies and gentlemen, commissioners, the Village of Forest Park regular meeting of the Village Council for June 22nd will come to order. This is our regular council meeting. We begin with the Pledge of Allegiance. If you are able, please rise.
Pledge allegiance to the flag, United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, Madam Clerk, would you call the roll?
Commissioner Nero, Commissioner Mellon Ragovan,
Here.
Commissioner Vogt,
Here.
Mayor Hoskins.
Here. Okay, approval of the minutes from the June 8th regular meeting of the council. Is there a motion to approve the minutes?
I'll make the motion.
Thank you. It's been moved by Commissioner Maxham. Is there a second? Okay, it's been seconded by Commissioner Nero. Discussion. Okay, if there's no discussion, Madam Clerk, would you call the roll?
Commissioner Maxim.
Aye.
Commissioner Nero, Commissioner Mellon Ragovan,
Aye.
Commissioner Vogt,
Aye.
Mayor Hoskins.
Aye. All right, we're at public comment. Are there any public comments for tonight?
No public comments.
Okay. Commissioners, there are no formal communications in front of the council tonight. Under department reports, it looks like we have the fire department's report for May 26th. Are there any questions, comments, or reactions to the fire department report? Now is the time. Okay. All right, so we're at bills by resolution. Madam Clerk, whenever you're ready.
Be it resolved by the Council of the Village of Forest Park, Cook County, Illinois, that we dispense with the reading of the individual bills inasmuch as each department head has approved and signed bills in the following aggregate amount for their respective departments. Refunds and allocations, $1,391. Public Affairs, $144,480.77. Police Department, $8,366.26. Community Center, $1,860.76. Accounts and Finance, the Clerk's Office, $63,213.40. Accounts and Finance, Fire Department, $1,597.23. Department of Health and Safety, $8,166.41. Streets and Public Improvements, $92,145.94. Public Properties, $74,144.37. Seizure, $440.50. Federal Customs, $2,950.40. TIF, $12,927.25. VIP, $23,132.45. Water Department, $288,618 for a total of $723,434.74.
Thank you, Madam Clerk. All right, commissioners, is there a motion to adopt the resolution on the bills?
I'll make the motion.
Thank you. It's been moved by Commissioner Maxam. Is there a second? All right, Madam Clerk.
Commissioner Maxim.
Aye.
Commissioner Nero, Commissioner Mellon Ragovan,
Aye.
Commissioner Vogt,
Aye.
Mayor Hoskins.
Aye.
This is Resolution R55-26.
Thank you, Madam Clerk. All right, commissioners, moving down to new business. Our first item is an ordinance authorizing the purchase of a software maintenance with postage meter equipment from Pitney Bowes. Is there a motion?
I'll make the motion.
Thank you. It's been moved by Commissioner Maxham. Is there a second?
Yes, sir. Nero will second.
All right, it's been seconded by Commissioner Nero. Discussion? Okay, there's no discussion. Madam Clerk?
Commissioner Maxim.
Aye.
Commissioner Nero. Commissioner Mellon Ragoven.
Aye.
Commissioner Vogt.
Aye.
Mayor Hoskins.
Aye.
This is ordinance 018-26.
Thank you, Madam Clerk. All right, Commissioners, next item is an ordinance waiving a bid and approving and authorizing the execution of a maintenance agreement for a power supply system for the police department. Is there a motion?
I'll make the motion.
Thank you. It's been moved by Commissioner Maxham. Is there a second?
Nero second.
Okay, it's been seconded by Commissioner Nero. Discussion? All right, there's no discussion. Madam Clerk?
Commissioner Maxim.
Aye.
Commissioner Nero. Commissioner Mellon Ragoven.
Aye.
Commissioner Vogt.
Aye.
Mayor Hoskins.
Aye.
This is ordinance 019-26.
Thank you, Madam Clerk. All right, Commissioners, next item is an ordinance approving specifications and waiving a bid and authorizing the acceptance and execution of a proposal from Old World Brick Paving. This is for a permeable paver project and alley maintenance. Is there a motion?
I'll make the motion.
Thank you. It's been moved by Commissioner Mellon Ragoven. Is there a second?
I'll second.
It's been seconded by Commissioner Vogt. Discussion? All right, there's no discussion. Madam Clerk?
Commissioner Maxim.
Aye.
Commissioner Nero. Commissioner Mellon Ragoven.
Aye.
Commissioner Vogt.
Aye.
Mayor Hoskins.
Aye.
This is ordinance 020-26.
Thank you, Madam Clerk. Commissioners, next item is an ordinance granting a conditional use permit for a home business located at 7526 Harrison Street. Is there a motion? Thank you. It's been moved by Commissioner Nero. Is there a second? It's been seconded by Commissioner Maxham. Discussion?
I have some questions.
Commissioner Vogt.
Okay, so I have a couple questions, and forgive me, the PZC meeting video from 518 was unavailable till today, so I'm going to try to not repeat any questions in there, but I might have missed some of those when I was trying to catch it today. But I just wanted to clarify the service provided at the home. Is this the petitioner here, or? Okay, hi. This is for your legal services, or this is for the supervision and family visitation services?
It's for the supervised visitation service.
And then there are staff members.
There will be some.
Do you know like how many?
We anticipate 3.
Okay, and then I think in their meeting, I had heard that you expected up to 3 visits per day, or is it more than that, or? I know it varies, you know, as needed, but.
This is going to be one of the first private based for service supervised visitation services. So because it's so new and there's so I tried to guesstimate as best as I could. Right now, I do have some supervisors supervising out of my Cicero office, and so of course there was
Okay. And you provide these services now somewhere else?
Yeah, I'm an attorney, so I have two offices.
Okay. And how many do you, how many visits do you conduct there?
We only do the visits at my sister office. It's 4 families, so it's like 4-hour, 3-hour time period.
Okay. I was just a little bit curious about this because there's some incongruity for me just trying to figure out the conditional use and the service. And I think the service is very important and well needed, and there aren't enough of those for folks. But the definition of an in-home business for the conditional use is no employees. And then there's also, sorry, give me here. Within the dwelling unit, clearly incidental, which I understand that these will be taking place on all floors of the house.
The first floor and the second.
Okay, so that changed, because I think they mentioned the basement in the zoning. Okay. Okay. So yeah, I guess my question is, not necessarily about the service, but more about, the conditional use and if this does apply here. I know that there are employees and that it's, more than, I think, an incidental or secondary use of the dwelling, although that isn't defined in our code, but, I guess these are my questions.
Sure. Yes.
Yeah, I think it is a conditional use, obviously, this is a, perhaps home occupation, because of the service. She's an attorney that is fully aware of her legal obligations and legal rights.
Okay, so then my only follow-up to that, because it does say, no one outside of the family on the premises shall be employed. So having the outside, are we opening up a can of worms, by sort of arbitrarily enforcing some parts and not other parts for future petitioners that maybe want to have employees?
I'm always sensitive to setting precedent, because of the nature of what this woman does. I think it's appropriate that she handle it the way as supervisors. But they're not, W-2 employees per se, right? You compensate them, correct?
Yeah.
So they're independent contractors.
Yes.
Right, they're there. So she's providing 1099s to them. So there is an accounting to the business. I think that's acceptable for a condition.
So should a larger business petition for this conditional use?
Again, each home use is unique.
Mhm.
And I think that this is one that I would encourage you to have, because of the need for them. I thought that for bringing that forward, it's really appreciate your service. I understand that you're concerned about similarly situated, and again, I think you have to take each one as they come. With this one, I think I'm not going to give a little more leeway with this one because that is being offered by the church so far.
Okay, great. Sorry, I
further
didn't
questions?
know if anyone else had a,
No, those are great questions. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. I appreciate you answered those questions and sorry, but I wanted to make sure that this was
Any other questions?
within the scope of that.
Madam Clerk?
Commissioner Maxim,
Aye.
Commissioner Nero, Commissioner Mellon Ragovan,
Aye.
Commissioner Vogt,
Aye.
Mayor Hoskins.
Aye.
This is ordinance 021-26.
Commissioners, next item is a resolution authorizing and ratifying approval of an investigative service agreement with Gold Shield Detective Agency Incorporated. Is there a motion?
I'll make the motion.
Thank you. It's been moved by Commissioner Maxim. Is there a second? It's been seconded by Commissioner Nero. Discussion? Commissioner?
Yeah, first of all, I want to thank Chief Gross for speaking with me about this today. It was really helpful. I got a little confused when I was reading the memo that was presented in the packet. And then Administrator Entler, a response that you gave me in email. So let me see how to phrase. So, okay. So in the memo, it said that the timelines weren't aligned, that the county was going to take longer to process this investigation than we needed, than we wanted. So the timeline was wrong. But then in your email, it seemed to say that because she wanted to have her attorney present, that the county, that it was held up because of that. So I'm confused about whether the county said, no, we are stopping this completely. We're not going to help you at all, or if it is a timeline discrepancy.
The county thus far has been unable to do anything with the investigation. She had responded to the county initially stating that she wanted to talk to her attorney before speaking to the county. She has since that comment 5 to 6 weeks ago has not contacted the county back. We talked, the mayor and I talked about, the need for this investigation to move forward, and the need to have somebody who could move the investigation forward. The county, the timeline that they had sent me was that they wanted to interview her first before they proceeded. They had not done anything as of June 12th. And so in order to move the investigation forward, the idea was presented to bring in somebody independent.
So will she consent to be interviewed by Gold Shield?
I can tell you that I spoke with the investigator today and she has already spoken to the investigator. She has not done an interview yet, but they have been in contact with each other. And as of this afternoon, she was reaching out, or she was going to be contacting him with some available dates.
And then you still, I know you said in the email, but just in case anything changed, you still don't have any sense of how many hours this will take, just that it will be 4 to 6 weeks, but no.
He estimated that it would be about 4 to 6 weeks for him to get through everything. That was strictly an estimate. And, at the time that we talked to them, he didn't have any of the documentation that we had needed, nor could he, guesstimate how long it would take to go through all of that, conduct any interviews that he needs to do as well.
Okay. And then why are we ratifying this? Why didn't we wait until the council meeting to just vote on it instead of ratifying it later? I'm only asking because it's the second time with this particular case that we've ratified rather than been informed even ahead of time. Or, like sometimes you'll ask us to ratify something, but you kind of inform us, give us a heads up, hey, this is coming, but that didn't happen with this or the other thing related to this case. I'm just curious.
To move it along quicker.
Any other questions? Madam Clerk?
Commissioner Maxim,
Aye.
Commissioner Nero, Commissioner Mellon Ragovan,
Aye.
Commissioner Vogt,
Aye.
Mayor Hoskins.
Aye.
This is Resolution R 56-26.
Thank you, Madam Clerk. Commissioners, next item is resolution to approve and authorize the execution of a professional engineering services proposal for Phase 2 design of a green alley project with Burke Engineering. This is for the 600 block of Thomas and Hannah Alley. Is there a motion?
I'll make the motion.
Thank you. It's been moved by Commissioner Mellon Rogovan. Is there a second?
I'll second. Did we skip one? We skipped
Oh.
6?
Oh, we sure did. Okay, we can do 7 and come back to
Okay.
6.
Sorry,
Just making sure I'm on the right.
I'm just
Thank you. I'll
Oh.
second.
Thank
going
you.
along.
All right. Thanks for catching that, Commissioners. Y'all are, each of you get a gold star tonight, in addition to approving the gold shield. All right, so it's been moved and seconded. Discussion on the green alley proposal. Okay, there's no discussion. Madam Clerk?
Commissioner Maxim. Aye. Commissioner Nero. Commissioner Mellon Rogovan.
Aye.
Commissioner Vogt.
Aye.
Mayor Hoskins.
Aye.
This is Resolution R 58-26.
Thank you, Clerk. All right, Commissioners, next item is number 6, to resolution authorizing the execution of a consulting group emergency services agreement with Public Consulting Group, Inc. Is there a motion?
I'll make the motion.
Thank you. It's been moved by Commissioner Mellon Rogovan. Is there a second?
I'll second.
It's been seconded by Commissioner Vogt. Discussion.
I just have one question.
Commissioner Vogt.
Can you just briefly explain the fee schedule or the compensation? I just don't quite understand the chart. Or if we have sort of an estimate on how this breaks down.
The fee for the upcoming reporting is going to be $30,000 for this report that's needed now. In the past, we paid 10% of what we collected. So last year's bill was close to $80,000. And so Chief Hinkes went back to the company and said, we had talks about bringing this in-house. It's a lot of work, but because we were paying $80,000, annually to have this report done, we were like, okay, let's try to figure something else. She went back to them and she said, we're not going to have you do it this year. They came back and they said, well, why not? And we said, well, I mean, it's a lot of money that we're giving up for this. And so they came back with a proposal for $30,000 for the report, which was obviously we collect quite a bit of money with the GEMT. And then just, we looked at the responsibilities that our staff already has on our plates and, came to the conclusion that $30,000 would be money well spent for the collection and the putting together of this cost recovery report.
Okay, sure. No, and I know it is. It's just, it was like fixed fee cost per submission. And so I just wanted to clarify.
This is just for the current years. This is a 1-year contract for the current cost recovery report. Yes.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh, well.
Any other questions on the consulting agreement? Okay, Madam Clerk.
Commissioner Maxim.
Aye.
Commissioner Nero. Commissioner Mellon Rogovan.
Aye.
Commissioner Vogt.
Aye.
Mayor Hoskins.
Aye.
This is Resolution R 57-26.
Thank you, Madam Clerk. All right, Commissioners, next item is a resolution approving the execution of a settlement agreement and a general release and a covenant not to sue. Is there a motion?
I'll make the motion.
Thank you. It's been moved by Commissioner Maxim. Is there a second? Seconded by Commissioner Nero. Discussion. Okay, there is no discussion. Madam Clerk?
Commissioner Maxim.
Aye.
Commissioner Nero. Commissioner Mellon Rogovan.
Aye.
Commissioner Vogt.
Aye.
Mayor Hoskins.
Aye.
This is Resolution R 59-26.
Thank you, Madam Clerk. Commissioners, next item is a motion to enter into closed session pursuant to litigation under 5 ILCS 120/2C11. After considering the litigation. We will reconvene into open session. Is that right? Okay. All right. So is there a motion to enter closed session? Thank you. It's been moved by Commissioner Nero. Is there a second? Okay. It's been seconded by Commissioner Maxim. Madam Clerk?
Commissioner Maxim. Commissioner Nero. Commissioner Mellon Ragovan,
Aye.
Commissioner Vogt, Mayor Hoskins.
Aye. All right. So to members of the audience, we're going to convene into closed session upstairs. You're welcome to stay, but you're not required to stay. Okay. All right, commissioners, having adjourned our closed session, the council will reconvene in the open session. Madam Clerk, would you like to call the roll?
Commissioner Maxim. Commissioner Nero. Commissioner Mellon Ragovan,
Here?
Commissioner Vogt.
Here.
Mayor Hoskins.
Here. All right, having called the roll, we need a motion to return to open session. Is there a motion? Thank you. It's been moved by Commissioner Nero. Is there a second? It's been seconded by Commissioner Maxham. All right, commissioners, when we were upstairs, we considered a settlement agreement. And now we're here to formally vote to accept that settlement agreement. Any questions or discussions before we take the vote? All right, Madam Clerk. Okay, I'm gonna ask for a motion to accept the settlement.
I'll make the motion.
Thank you. It's been moved by Commissioner Maxham. Is there a second? It's been moved by Commissioner Maxham and seconded by Commissioner Nero. Discussion on the settlement. All right, there's no discussion. Madam Clerk.
Commissioner Maxim.
Aye.
Commissioner Nero. Commissioner Mellon Ragovan,
Aye.
Commissioner Vogt,
Aye.
Mayor Hoskins.
Aye.
This is resolution R 60-26.
60.
Yes.
All right, commissioners, that concludes our business for tonight. We're at administrative report.
I just have two things to report. Since May, upstairs in the lobby, we've had disposal containers for light bulbs, batteries, string lights, and extension cords. They've been provided by SBC. Now with the collaboration with the Environmental Control Commission, we are now collecting plastic bags through a program with Trex. The goal is to collect, I believe, 2,000 pounds, give or take, of plastic bags, which will then be turned into a park bench for the Village of Forest Park. And so they're going to have 3 collection bins in the Village of Forest Park. One will be located here in the lobby. I believe the other one was at the library, and they were still working on getting a 3rd location for that. So that'll be available 24/7 for the community to put their plastic bags in. We'll be doing some social media marketing as well as getting it out in our newsletter. And then lastly, just wanted to let everybody know, along with our Jackson Boulevard construction project, IDOT is also going to be doing some work on Des Plaines Avenue from Randolph to Madison Street beginning in mid-July. They're going to be doing some spot curb and gutter repairs and ADA sidewalk repairs, and then also doing a resurfacing the street from Randolph to Madison. So it's going to be a lot of construction on this side of town. We'll be sure to make sure that we have information available on social media and in the newsletter as well, because we're going to be expecting traffic delays and then rerouting people if needed. That's all I have.
Thank you, Administrator Entler. We're at Commissioner's Report. Commissioner Maxim.
I have nothing tonight. Thank you.
Commissioner Nero. Commissioner Mellon Ragovan.
Just 2 brief mentions. So Cook County Emergency Management is collecting input and feedback from residents who were affected by flooding on the 10th and 11th of June on their website. If you have information that you'd like to share, they're collecting information for grant application. Also, just to remember, the library is collecting food donations for the community center's food bank through June 30th. Please, if you can, remember our neighbors who are food insecure during this month of June and throughout the summer. Thank you.
Thank you, Commissioner Mellon Ragovan. Commissioner Vogt.
No report.
Okay. So I have a very short report. Last week, we had the privilege of attending a retirement party for Kay Whitlock. Kay Whitlock is a senior engineer at Burke Engineering. She is a water flow expert and just a great human that we had the opportunity to interact with several times over the years. She was a mentor to a lot of professional engineers and other people who aren't necessarily engineers. And there were a number of elected officials who came out to wish her well. So that was a privilege to participate. The Softball Hall of Fame had their Legends game rained out, but they still invited the mayor to fellowship with them. This was 2 Sundays ago, the 14th, at the Hall of Fame. And then on the 25th of this month, we'll have a commemorative street naming for the Altenheim in celebration of their 140th anniversary. That's at 10 in the morning in front of the Altenheim, if any of the commissioners want to join us. That's all I have for tonight. The chair will now entertain a motion to adjourn. Thank you, Commissioner Nero. Is there a second? Okay, it's been moved and seconded. Madam Clerk?
Commissioner Maxon.
Aye.
Commissioner Nero. Commissioner Mellon Ragova.
Aye.
Commissioner Vogt. Mayor Hoskins.
Aye. We stand adjourned. All right, thanks so much. Appreciate it all. Landing the plane.